Now, we have all thought about our dream home, or maybe even turning our current home into our dream home. The hard part is figuring out how to achieve that.
But see, that's exactly where Jody Hinkle, host of My Dream Home right here on KGUN-9, and Art Leone, owner of Arizona Luxury Lawns and Gardens, step in.
Yep.
Perfect.
They connect the dots.
Yeah.
I think that's amazing.
It is. We have a lot of fun on the show, featuring companies like Art's, Arizona Luxury Lawns and Greens. And our big thing is we take the people of Tucson and introduce them to great local companies that can either, show them their dream home that's available out there, or how they can turn their house into the home of their dreams. And that's what we're all about.
And I love that you say it's local, because we want to be able to go to these companies, call these companies, have them come to our house. It's not somebody that's, far, far away that's never really going to help us. And I know you guys have actually been here, a part of the family here at KGUN-9 for a year now. Congratulations.
Yep. Thank you very much. We just celebrated our 1 year last month. Yep. And it has been a great ride. And the people here have been amazing to work with. Everybody from, Vinca Nickum in sales to the folks in master control, you name it, traffic, everybody's been a pleasure to work with, and I can't be happier that I'm with KGUN.
Oh.
And Art, tell us about, we've got some of this grass down here. Tell us about what you guys do at Arizona Luxury Lawns and Gardens. This stuff is fantastic.
Well, thank you. What we do is we do full service artificial turf, so installation, sales as well. What we look to do is transform it from the hard to keep grass that everybody has to deal with here in Tucson with the watering and the high cost, as well as the restrictions on watering that are probably soon to follow, and replacing it with an artificial. And what happens here is you actually have a huge return on investment. I mean, within 3 or 4 years, you're not putting out that money every month on watering. There's the maintenance headache. All that goes away. You just get to enjoy your yard year round.
What's the lifespan on something like this? You say the upkeep goes away because you don't have to cut it, you don't have to water it. What's the lifespan of something like this?
That's a good question. So with us, we're kind of a standalone in the respect of our warranty extension and life of our warranty. 15 years on the product itself. That covers you against fading, staining, breakdown of product, and then we give a 10-year installation warranty. So the huge part there is that you don't have to worry about, a lot of times people see as they're watching the install here on your screen, they see the seams, possibly separating. Will I see the seams? What happens if an edge or there's any sinkage? Well, we'll come back and we'll take care of that, and we take care of you for the full 10 years.
Wow. And I know we were talking a lot about local, also kind of staying on that local theme. You guys this stuff is American made. How important is that for you to be able to say that?
Well, it's huge. I mean, for one, we want to keep our money here domestically. We want to support local owned businesses. I'm a 4th generation Tucsonan, so it means a lot to me personally. But on the U.S. side, it's also a safety issue. I mean, we have a lot of the foreign elements that are coming in as far as within our artificial turf business that have traces of lead in them and just don't hold up to the environment. Within 3 or 4 years, they've broken down. So here you can work with a company that's established, as well as our manufacturer that's established, has been in business over 15 years. So you know for a fact that they're going to stand behind the quality.
And how is this kind of turf changing? I remember as a kid watching old football games and baseball games, and you see this like Nerf concrete combination.
Right.
And then now you see this popping up everywhere. It's not just on football fields. You see it all over the place. How has this changed, and how is it still changing?
Oh my goodness. Well, it's changed obviously in look, for one. I mean, as you said, the old stuff used to look like a rollout carpet.
Yeah.
It was horrible. Nobody wanted it in their yard. Now the replication is so similar to grass. Even the touch and feel of it, it feels a lot softer. Kids want to get on top of it. We do a lot of nurseries and daycares for that reason. But the innovations continue. So what they're doing now is they're actually making it heat resistant. So it's always been UV resistant where it doesn't break down. But now the science has gone a step further, because it used to just get boiling hot, and most turfs that are sold in our market still do. Our product stays with the ambient air temperature, so it's about 30 degrees cooler than everyone else's. So there's new innovations. We're hoping that they continually innovate that product, and it gets cooler and cooler for our feet here in Tucson.
And one of the things I love about the product is, it cuts down on water, right? You're not watering your yard in order to keep it green. And I don't care how much you water your grass, it's probably not going to stay that vibrant color year round, right? Where this isn't going to fade, you're not going to get those yellow patches. Once it's in, low maintenance, right? And it's going to look beautiful year round, not only in the summertime, but the entire year.
And we know in Arizona, we see, you're driving around, you see the grass as the seasons go through. It's brown for a little while, it's green for a little while. We want that green all year round. And Art is just, and the company is just one of many companies that you guys kind of introduce us to.
Right.
If somebody wants to be on the show, that wants to get their word out and let everybody know these great products they have, how do they do that?
Well, definitely, probably the best way to start is go to our website, mydreamhometv.com, and contact us through there. There is a vetting process. We make sure that we are contacting the great people of Tucson with great local companies that have great ratings, companies like ours here, that we know that we're going to introduce them to companies that are going to take care of them, stand behind their product. I am so glad that we have companies like Patio Pools, so many great companies out there that have partnered with us from the beginning, that we have been able to introduce to the people of Tucson the different things that they do. And we know that they're going to take care of our viewers. And I know that's important to you guys. That is extremely important to us. We don't want to represent a company that's not going to fulfill what we believe is important. So we vet them, make sure that it's the right fit for our show and who we believe our viewers are.
Well, that makes it perfect. Not so much searching around. We're not clicking around, having to find everything. It's one spot, one show. I love this. Thank you both for coming in
Thank you
here.
for having
Well,
us.
thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
Art, I'm going to pick your brain in a moment, but make sure to watch My Dream Home right here on KGUN-9 Sundays at 8 a.m. For more details, log on to mydreamhometv.com. And to get in touch with Arizona Luxury Lawns and Greens, call 350-6125 or visit azluxurylawns tucson.com.